Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to BFTV. I'm your host, Coach Chris, aka the Green Eyes Bandit. Today, we're going to be breaking down the latest news in boxing. Shakur Stevenson has a new opponent, Josh Padley. With Floyd Schofield withdrawing due to illness, Padley steps in to face the undefeated Stevenson. So, what can we expect from this matchup? Let's dive in and find out. Man, oh man, guys, I was really looking forward to this fight because it's on the undercard of Better Beef versus Bevo 2, Dubois versus Joseph Parker, Zhang versus Cabell, Virgil Ortiz versus Madrimov. Excellent card. So I felt like Floyd Schofield was actually going to bring some excitement versus Shakur Stevenson's. And Shakur Stevenson definitely is a fight that brings some excitement because his last outings, unfortunately, due to his high IQ, his ring experience, he's been dominating top guys. So he's coming off of it's a real good win against Artem Haratuya, who was also 2016 Olympics, right? He also fought Robinson Canqueo from Brazil, who was a three-time Brazilian gold medal Brazilian champion. He beat guys like Oscar Valdez, who's a two-time former world champion, and also a 2008 Olympic and 2012 Summer Olympic Games. So, Shakur Stevenson is, unfortunately, has some big names on his resume, but it hasn't really gotten the fans to really crave to see any of his fights, right? So, Floyd Schofield coming in brought a little bit of excitement, right? Because Floyd Schofield is coming off a tough win against Rene Teles Giron, tough Mexican guy that was taking some big punches. I thought he was going to get knocked out, yet he took Schofield all the way to the later rounds. Actually looked good in the later rounds against Floyd Schofield. So what can we expect from Josh Padley? I know many of you guys that says nothing. But let's give him some credit, guys, right? Let's look at some positive notes about this fight, right? Josh Padley is 15-0. He's coming off an upset victory against Mark Chamberlain, who was undefeated. Not only undefeated, he's a tall, lanky, southpaw boxer. So that's actually going to help Josh Padley be a little bit more prepared for this fight against Shakur Stevenson. Although, he took the fight on 3 days short notice. However, Josh Padley's type of style, and because he's going to want to prove something, he's going to bring it to Shakur Stevenson. Now, what does Shakur Stevenson does with him? Well, we stay tuned and we're going to watch that, Saturday night and see what happens. But I expect Josh Padley to bring a little bit of excitement. I mean, he does look kind of small. He's a light hitter also. I think I don't know if he hits has less power than Shakur Stevenson's. That could be a little bit scary for Shakur Stevenson because they could be hitting each other and it's going to go to 12 rounds. So Shakur Stevenson really got to try to press Josh Padley and take him out of there before the 8th round if he really wants to make some noise in the division and prepare himself for a bout like Tank Davis, who he's been calling out and wanting to fight for a while. Unfortunately, he's been saying that Tank doesn't really have a good resume, but with a guy like Josh Padley on your resume, that doesn't really help you either. And again, listen, kudos to the promotions, Golden Boy Promotions, Top Rank, and Turkey, the promoter, Turkey Aliyesh, I think is his name. I'm sorry if I mispronounce his name. I think they did their homework, and that's the best guy they could get in 3 days. You know what I mean? There was some other names thrown around, like Abel Sanchez and some other guy that I never even heard about. So listen, we got a nice card at least in some of the other fights, okay? So, this fight, it'll allow us to chill and relax a little bit, all right? Now, Floyd Schofield's people are claiming that he was poisoned, that Shakur Stevenson had a masseuse over there and rubbed him down with a cream, and that could have been one of the reasons that Floyd Schofield ended in the hospital. Me personally, as a coach, I don't believe that, okay? There's a lot of talk, a lot of hearsay about things like that. We saw that in the last fight with Keyshawn Davis versus Dennis Berinchek. Somebody sent Keyshawn Davis a basket of bananas and strawberries. So a lot of these things are really done just for promotional reasons and just try to bring in some noise to the game. But I was watching an interview with Shakur Stevenson earlier today. Kudos to Shakur Stevenson also. He didn't trash Floyd Schofield. His opinion is that Floyd Schofield most likely was dehydrated. That's what I believe. Also, there's been a cold going around. I know I'm from New York. I don't know where Floyd Schofield's been at. He's from Jersey. But there's been a cold going around here in New York. So that could have been it too. He probably caught a cold and, you know, on his way to Saudi Arabia, got even sicker. And again, he's vulnerable because, you know, he's cutting weight to make for this fight. So, you know, guys, listen, and I'm talking about Floyd Schofield's dad. You know, be careful of these type of accusations sometimes too. You know what I mean? Because we got to be careful. Although, you know, Floyd Schofield saying, from what I was reading on X, you know, he's going to come out with some evidence later on. So, I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But that's it for now, guys. I'm going to keep this video short and simple. Listen, don't forget to hit the like video, guys. Hit the like button. It really helps me out a lot. And also, don't forget, keep your chin tucked in, right? Guards held high. And protect yourself at all times, guys. All right? Have a good day, guys. I'll see you in the next video.